Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Farming Simulator 22 here in Gelderland. Everything here is going to be ploughed up, and then I'm going to Alt X and I'm going to join. Right, that does look like it's on the edge there, so now I'm going to press Y, allow create fields. It shouldn't be creating any new field down the side. I'm also not going to go stupidly fast. I'm just going to kind of hold it like this. And the GPS is keeping the steering on exactly the right path all the way through. And all we need to do is just follow this one line all the way down. Now, obviously, I've already ploughed this bit in the middle. I'm keeping a close eye on what the tractor's doing as we go pass over that bit. And it didn't change course. It didn't try to sort of bounce around anywhere it shouldn't. And everything is still straight. So I'm going to follow this. That tree will be being removed. We don't want that one. This field is as big as it can get. There's road all the way around this field after this point. So we can't take it any more than this. But I think this field is a good start for the kinds of things that we're going to want to do. So let's just go through there. That's everything down this side is now done. Means I don't need to have that one going anymore. And now I want to run up this way. Am I going to be able to do this in a single pass? I really hope so. Yes. Right, we will ignore the GPS for a minute. We're just going to go racing up through here where this used to be. The field 8 bit has already been ploughed. We already ploughed the field 7 bit, so it's only the field 9 bit at the top end that we want to run a plough through, just to tidy everything up. The other bit that we're going to want to do is the bottom corner. Now, this is going to be a bit more interesting. Is getting the bottom corner. This bit right here where the water is there, that pool opposite that house, we don't care about that. They're quite happy with having it like that as well. I don't know why that they are. We won't question. We are not going to question. Okay, I can see by the line of the field that that's not exactly straight all the way up through there, which is going to bug me. Why is it bugging me so much today that some of these things aren't exactly lined up straight? Because look, it sticks out a little tiny bit there, but it's out a bit more there, and even more on this one, and then there's the last bit there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start from here, and I'm going to very slowly and very carefully remove that all the way up through. So I'm going to change that, and it works better if you go to the second size. It always does. And then I'm going to do this. I'm also going to get rid of the grass down here so that that matches as well. I'm going to do that all the way up the side here. See, it's not much. It doesn't require a massive amount of work to do it. And also I've got those trees in the way, which are slightly irritating, but as you can see, it is making a nice, neat, tidy line. And this is going to straighten the entire field all the way down its edge. I realize that I have another field that doesn't have this edge, and I will probably, at some point, take a look at it and just think, you know what, I can't cope with this anymore. At the moment, I can ignore that one because I'm not over there. And I'm also doing this one. It's got quite a wide strip now. Like, I'm doing, it is 3 little sections that I'm chopping, and then it's going to get even more than this. So I'm wondering if I should accept. I was thinking about maybe ploughing out a little bit and actually running the plough all the way up through here, but I don't think I will because the machinery that I want to use is the bigger scale stuff. I kind of want to bring that kind of stuff into this field, so that's why I don't want to mess around with it very much. But what I can do here, because I'm like, it doesn't really matter about that, I can just bring this one, we can drop the plough into the ground like this, and I can see roughly where the edge of that plough is going, and I can just do this. Yeah? And I can bring that round, and then I'll be able to straighten out, I'll be able to like tidy that up in a minute. And also, I'll put that one on there. Is that the edge that I want to run to? Well, no, clearly that's not, because I can see further up. Like, I don't want to be pulling out the edge of the field, but I do want to bring it out a little bit, actually. Because the top field is further out than these two fields right here. So that bit I can tidy up later. Then this one here will run up like this. See? So we're going to get slightly closer to the ditch right there, and then that's actually going to, I hope, kind of like marry in with the other field, because you can see it does stick out a little tiny bit. I don't know how closely I've got this. We could end up having a miracle right here. Ooh, is that actually... Ha ha ha! Okay, that was really, really impressive. That did actually meet the exact right spot right there. I genuinely didn't expect that. I really, really didn't. That's awesome. Now I can run down here and we can just sort of plow out this little bit of a corner down here. And then we'll use the landscaping again and just kind of like tidy up the corner in here. You can see we've got these plants and stuff over the stuff that we've plowed. You can actually just leave that, and when you do planting later, that actually gets changed. Like once you plant on it, that does actually get changed. So we don't need to worry about that in the slightest. That's not going to make any difference to anything. And I just drop that one down because there's one little tiny bit right there. There we go. That is now gone. And now if I go back into here, I've got this piece here that I was in the process of painting out. So I'm just using normal grass and change it to a circle, and I go to size number 2 and then run that up through like that. There. Excellent. And I'll fill all of that in back to there. Then I want to come in over here. So I've now got like this little bit of stuff in the ditch. So we'll use this texture here, which I think is the closest one I've got to anything that is in the ditch. And I'll take that out. I don't need to worry about the other plants. I've just made a little bit of a boo-boo right there. I didn't want to do that. And then I can bring this out. Actually, you know, if I go with plants and I plant stuff there, that's going to get rid of any of this that is like close to the edge and potentially causing a problem, because it's potentially like coming into the field without me fully having any control over it. And then I can go back here to the painting again, go to the grass, back to what I was doing, which is just filling this in. And then those bits of grass there on the side, because they're actually in the field, they will be fine. I've gone and done it. Wait, is that? No, that's alright. It's behaving a little bit weirdly, just coming up this side, so I'm going to need to, like, it's not painting it properly, although I wasn't actually painting with that previously. I was painting with this, and it would be better. But it's kind of like painting on a slightly odd line there, which is making it more difficult. There's the line I want to paint. And then we'll switch to grass, which is easier on this bit. I'll bring that down on a corner. Fill that in. Round it off a little tiny bit. And then I will go and get the plow again and put it down onto here, because we did mess up there a little tiny bit. Bring that one forward. And I now have a giant field. And yes, you can see trees in the middle of the field. They're just phantom ghost trees. They don't actually exist. You can ignore those. I'll bring you up through here like that and get rid of those bits of grass. One more thing that we need to do. Those phantom ghost trees that you can see down through there, we should, in theory, be able to run up this way with the plow and get rid of all of them. So I'm going to go here. I'm going to go to Control S and I'm going to 90 degree that one. And then I'm going to Alt X in there. Drop that one in. And 2 passes. It won't, like 1 pass isn't enough. I think that should get out to all of the bits that we've got sticking out. If it doesn't, I'll just go and tidy those up at the end. Oh, it got that one. I don't think it'll get these 2 little bits here, but there's another bit over the other. Yeah, see, it's just left a little tiny bit. So we'll do another pass on here just at the end. And come back up this way. We want to come back up this way anyway, because I want to cut that tree down. That one is still on my to-do list. Bring you to there. And now turn. And then drop in there, like that. The rest of this we can do with hired help. Like, the hired help shouldn't have any problem finishing all of this. Like, just that little bit of field in there, they shouldn't have any issues with that. Obviously, you've got to make sure that you turn off the allow create fields, which is what we will do. And then I got to decide what I want to plant in here. I would say probably this one wants to be soybeans, because I've got some barley. I'm going to be planting barley opposite side of the farm in the bit that we've already just ploughed up. And I haven't got soybeans planned anywhere. I've got more potatoes over that side. And we'll also want to go and find a cornfield somewhere that we can also do something with. Let's turn off GPS. And then I've got these 2 little bits right here. There was possibly one bit there that I was unsure about. Is that bit out and that bit out there. And then if you have a look, so you just, it's just Y is all we want to do. We want to just limit that to fields. We want to take this tree here down, and then I can get the hired help to start ploughing up this field. I think that's everything then. It's just the cornfield. We've got to decide where we're going to plant corn. So I've got those. Well, I actually did want to join these 2 together. We're not going to do that at the moment. I've been doing a lot of that. That's just going to get dull. I've got that one done, that one done. We've got a big field here that we'll do something with. I don't know what yet. These 2 need to be made into one. This is now one great big field. And I think we're kind of ready for next bit. What are we going to do? What are we going to do next? I mean, we want to get the planting done. That's important. We do need to get this planting done. I was going to see if we could grow sunflowers on this map, but you can't plant sunflowers until April normally. So we can kind of wait on that bit just a little while. I'm going to bring you to here, and I'm going to try having the hired help run up through there. The hired help should be okay going past the pylon here. Whether he's going to be okay coming back past the pylon is entirely another matter. And then I got a couple of trees over there that, again, might confuse it, because trees and hired help just aren't a good mix. Didn't slow down and pause there. That's a good sign. Didn't slow down and pause there either, which is also a good sign. And I stopped him manually there, so now I want to bring him. Okay, that was actually surprising. Normally, if you press C accidentally and jump into cab, it takes ages to make the transition, but for some reason that was smooth and it was almost instant, which I don't think I've ever had before. Not in this game. That's always been a major issue with this game. The FS22 has always been a major issue. If you accidentally press C and jump into cab, it's immediate. It's problematic. I mean, I'm still getting a little bit of lag trying to turn around and get used to it here, but it's kind of working. Okay, this is freaky. Look at all those buttons. Okay, that looks really cool. Alright. I'm trying to zoom out. Wrong setting, Chris. Come on. And now... So I've got the telegraph pole down over there. So I'm kind of thinking if I line this one up a little bit over to the side here. It's not telegraph pole, it's a power pole. Pylon. Power pylon. If I line that one up there, so I'm pretty close to this side of what we've already ploughed, and then I let it go herring off down through, I'm hoping he will just keep going, that he's not going to stop and lift out or anything. And, I mean, yeah, when he comes back up again, he's not going to be able to get past it. It's going to have a little bit of a headache on that bit. But just for now, straight on through. The other thing is, like, he paused right there, so does that mean he's going to go... Sometimes they do, but what's really annoying is that sometimes they will do that right on the edge of the field, and then, see, he's going to reverse now up to the pylon, and he's going to turn around the other side of it. The annoying bit is when they do that, when it's right at the start of the field. So here in the middle, he's actually going to leave the shorter part unattended and not done, and he's going to go off and do the rest of the field, and that's fine. We can come back and we can do this shorter piece without any issues. So he's going to come up there, and then he's going to turn around. And I'm okay with that. And he's going to turn here. And how well is he going to do this? Pretty well, actually. And he reverse up. Alright. I mean, yeah, a little tiny bit missed there, but that's fine. I'm quite impressed with that. And off he goes again. Fantastic. Well, he tried to get past that bit right there, but he wasn't quite able to make it. So what I was thinking I might do is run over here. We have got no more space for eggs, so we're going to need to go up and do something about that. I'm just going to drop this one in here a second. And have the hired help run down there and then run back up again towards the pylon. We'll tidy it up round the edge of it, and then I will leave the hired help sort of just finishing off this field, and we've got a field that is all prepared. I'm going to be using something a bit bigger in here. I would like to see if we can grow sunflowers, and... I'm recording again, so if I'm repeating myself from what I said to you like 10 minutes ago, then I do apologise, because for me it's been a considerable amount of time. I want to grow sunflowers, but I don't want to put them in this field. I don't want a huge, great big field of them, so we'll get a smaller field to plant a few of those, I think, and we'll see how that works out. Now, this one right here, if I turn off the hired help a second, and we just drop the plough in, we will whiz round the outside of... this one like this. Did I get that bit or not? Like, did I... I'm sure. Oh, there's one little tiny bit of grass there that is separate from everything else. That is really going to irritate me, that is. That one little tiny bit there, and you can see from the shape of it as well. Okay, so if I... just press Y for allow create fields, and then I can see the very edge of it there. There it is. What's that? That'll be okay. There we go. Right. Okay, I've done that. I've cured that bit. We no longer need to worry about it. And then if I lift you out of the ground and we come down here, I can set this one going, and it should carry on and do the rest of the field without any problems at all. Everything should be tickety-boo. So let's drop you in there, Mr. Ploughman. We'll carry right on up through there. And are you going in a straight line or not? Let's have a look down here. Yeah, that actually seems to be a straight line, and it's... right, okay, that's fine. That one can carry on there and go and do that. We have got... I don't want to play with that one at the moment. I also don't want to play with that one. This one here has had an update. and they've gone and removed... I think there was an issue with the... Because obviously we've had an issue with it, with the bales. We pick up the bales, and then it stops it from being able to pick up stuff on the floor. It can only pick up bales until we leave the game and come back in. So I've already established that that is what's doing it, and there has been an update where it's removed the bale shredding capabilities of it. As I don't want to remove the bale shredding capabilities, I'm going to leave it as it is. And then if we want to bale shred and then go and do something else, we will just kind of have to, like, run with a bit of balance in between the two. So I've got no more space, no more capacity for eggs here at the moment, and we will need to load this lot up and move them. Possibly load them up and actually sell them. So if we go and do that, then we can come back. Also, it has been pointed out that I've got this wonderful, beautiful house. All this money we've gone and spent on it. I don't quite know why we've got a moat down here on the edge of the house. I don't quite know why it went and built that, but it did. Because if you look in here, you've got the pool and everything, but it's kind of dug out a little bit on the side. But anyway, it was pointed out that what we've got is these great big silos and everything in full view of the house, and that's not very good. So maybe we should do something about that. And, you know, why? Well, I was asked why did I plonk it down here in the first place. This is a good question. So I think we will have to do a little bit of decorative work here in order to hide that from view of the house, because, quite frankly, it's just not going to look very good. We will do that at some point. I'm not going to do it yet. I'm aware that when I was last recording, I did quite a bit of landscaping work here and there, and so I don't really want to do that. I want to do a few other bits and pieces for now, and then we'll worry about doing a bit more landscaping another time. So first and foremost, let's get these eggs loaded up. These eggs are going to be a source of income for us, but I'm not quite sure how I want to do this. Right? I've got this trailer right here, which is a wonderful trailer, and I've actually noticed... Right, so I've got the trailer there. I don't know if we get more eggs coming in from here. I mean, I could leave that for a second. February is, I think, a lower value for eggs. Let's have a look. Right, November is the best time to be selling eggs. So really, I mean, I think we could wait for this. I mean, I've got 36,000 euros... 36,000 litres of eggs on board this trailer. We've got 2.3 million euros at the moment. I don't really need to be hanging on to these. I don't need to be selling them immediately, so we can hold them and just like keep them back and store them for a little while. And there's various warehouse mods that we can use to do so, so I might do something like that. I'm going to drop them here for a minute, and we will leave them there. And you can see we place them down very, very carefully. Now, there's something else that I want to see, because if you look into trailers, the latest update with my absolute favoritist trailer of all, which is this one, which is the original pallet autoloader that the guy who made the pallet autoload script, he also made this one. And just to sort of give a demonstration of what you can use it for. So we've got the two different capacity, well, three different. You've got now two auto load options. You've got auto load normal, and you've got auto load for pallets extreme. I'm not actually sure which one is which and what the two different ones do. So I did want to do a little test on that. So we're going to do the extreme one. Is going to be extreme colorations, so we'll use purple and yellow for that one. We do want our standard number plate, which is A69 cat, right there. Okay, and so I'm going to buy that one auto load for pallets extreme, buy for 9,000. And then I'm going to buy another one, which is auto-load for pallets normal, so we will have more normal-looking colours for this one. So that's going to be... That looks like more normal kind of colours, doesn't it? Does that look normal? I mean, the pink... I know, we don't want the pink on it. Let's go with... bright green, and there. I want more color options. That's what I want. I want more color options. Let's go for orange there, and then say a brightish green up on here. Let's go with that. Let's go with that. Let's go with orange and green. I like that. So that's the auto load for pallets normal on that one. Right. So there's 2 trailers that we've got there. That lorry can stop there. Oh, also, there's other trailers as well that we've got. So there's, under the miscellaneous category, there is a few in here. That dry van I don't think has got other bits. There's a few here with this auto load. It's the auto load stock trailer pack. I don't know if these have got, that's the wheel setup, AI bale loading on or off. It's the only options you got on that one, so you don't have like an extreme option on these ones. So they don't have that. And then under bale loaders, there's quite a few auto-loading trailers in this section. We've got these from the stock trailer pack, and I don't believe that they've just got an on or an off. They don't have the extreme option on there. And this is the one that we're looking at, that we've got at the moment, and all you've got on here is the auto-load tension belts. You can have them automatic or manual. And it doesn't actually have any differences for the pallets on there. I've looked at a load of other bale trailers, and it's going to take ages to actually go through. A lot of them have got an auto load of one kind or another. It's just, see, you got auto load there, and you got yes or no. But that'll be the one that works differently to the auto load that I prefer. So yeah, we don't have loads of options for auto loads, but it's not that one that I'm after at the moment anyway. And you over here, I actually want to move this one out of the way, because the fact that it's sat there is bugging me, and I do sometimes want to get to that point right there. So we're just going to shunt this one over here. And then I want to get a tractor, and I want to bring back, whoa, steady there. I don't know why this one spins round so fast and so easy. Might be because of the trailer, like just the way that trailer kind of whizzes round. I'm not entirely sure. So I'm just going to shut that one off. And then I'm going to go over here. So I've got either this one. I think we're going to go for this one. Going to go and use our Fendt right here. So let's unhitch that bit. And then I've got the blower over here, which I'm actually just going to drop down here for now. Because I've got everything that I want. It's making the mixed feed. We will have to actually... Let's check the mixed feed a minute. And so I want to go... here. Total mixed ration in there. I got 340,000 in there that we'll be able to go and use. And that's for our cows. And then the pig feed one here is the potatoes pig feed. That's the one that we're going to go for. And we got the soybeans, we got the corn. We just need the barley to go in here as well, just to finish that one out. And in here with the animals, we've got food. Could do with putting a little bit more food in. Chickens in here, I got 207,000. I got a lot of eggs. I need more space for eggs. I'm thinking that I might change the chicken coop around. Like, we'll go and place the chicken coop somewhere different. Unfortunately, folks, that is all we have got time for today. A massive thank you to everybody who has earned their way into the Great Book of Names. To find out some more details about all the names coming past, please head into the description and click on the link to the Discord. It's a link to another video. The link is on the other video. Please also consider checking out the links there for Nitrado, who provide gaming servers for games like Farming Simulator, Minecraft, Ark, and several others. And there's also Fanatical, who will help support your gaming habit by providing you with cheap games and also giving me a small commission on anything that you buy using my link. If you've enjoyed this particular video, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.